I've been working with a customer recently who's been using a tool for managing all of her ideas and concepts, etc., and collecting all of those together. And it's sort of disconnected from all the other tools that she's been using, but it's a really cool tool. It can do task management and collect ideas and concepts, etc. It's a little bit, sort of, you might look at the Microsoft OneNote product or Evernote and all that sort of stuff, but it's more than that, right? And look, it's a great platform. I'm not going to name it because that's not the point of this video. So we've been working with them because they've been, they're using Microsoft 365, and we've been looking at ways for them to use more of that platform and get rid of all of the other systems that they don't actually need and they're not paying for. Really about a cost reduction and optimization process. It's also to reduce the footprint from a security standpoint. Or systems you have, you're actually increasing your risk of being attacked or being exposed for a security incident by orders of magnitude, right? So we're trying to minimize that. They go all in on Microsoft here. And it's a big deal, right? Don't get me wrong, because this is something that's got a lot of momentum, a lot of history, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of muscle memory in terms of how it works. So just the other day, Microsoft dropped Loop. It's still in preview, but it's a really interesting and cool sort of toy. Tool. It looks very similar to what this particular person's been using. And then someone else in my network shared a video of, hey, this is how you can create tasks in Loop, and they connect into To Do and Planner. Right? And we've just gone through with this particular client on how they can use To Do and Planner to sort of get on top of their task management. And she's got tasks coming out all over the place, and so do her team. And she just feels that, there's all these sticky notes that she has around, which is cool for her to try to organize her brain, but she's got a VA over in the Philippines who doesn't really have access to those sticky notes. So, yeah, how do you get on top of all that task management? So started down that process, get an understanding how To Do is, realized that To Do would elevate and bring and lift out all of the flagged emails that she's got within her inbox, and many that she'd forgotten about. Some of them were flagged from 2018, right? They'd just been in there for so long, and it sort of lifted all these things up and gave a point of presence to go, show me all the flagged emails and start ticking off. So she spent the weekend literally ticking off anything that was older than 6 months. Just tick, 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 gone. Got rid of all of these tasks that have been hanging around for a while. But it links into the email, so you can see the context, all that sort of stuff. And then Planner, and the cool thing with Planner is it sort of then connects in when you assign a task to someone inside a Planner. Planner, if you haven't seen it, it's a bit like Trello for those who have seen that particular. This Kanban board with all these things, bucket to bucket, and you drag it around, stick it note type things, but digital. And I've been going in heavy on Planner, but didn't realize it was connected to Do. And then to find out that this new cool tool called Loop, which is like this other application that she's already using and has been looking to migrate away from, tasks that are created in there automatically get created into her To Do planner or whoever else she assigns it to. Her mind is just like, I love this. This is great. And here's the point. The point is without any effort, without any extra special connecting magic. And there's a particular product I'm thinking of that starts with a Z, right? Or a Z, depending on which part of the world you're in. That you have to then splice all these things together to connect it all there. Didn't have to do any of that. It just works out of the box, right? So we've got Outlook, we've got To Do, we've got Planner, and we've got this new Loop. And then that all sort of flows into Teams as well. So all of these products all connect together. It's all connected. It's a freaking ecosystem of your business connected without any extra effort. So when people say, oh, shit, Andy, you're talking about Microsoft 365 again. This is why. It's connected. It's an ecosystem. Everything is designed to work with everything else, and you don't have to do anything to make that happen. Is it perfect? Hell no. But does it do the job? Yes. And that is the point. It does what it needs, and it all fits together. Happy Friday. Or whatever day you're watching this.